Joining us now, Republican Senator Bob Corker and Democratic Senator Kent Conrad. Gentlemen, one after another, are we going to have a deal before year end?
So I think there'll be a deal, and I might be surprised. I don't think it'll be a deal that I can support. I think we spent, unfortunately, all of this time talking about revenues. We've sort of been on the Democratic side of the court. And I don't understand why we've done that and why we haven't moved over to the entitlement side. So at the end of the day, I'm probably the only foolish person here in Washington. I've laid out the kind of entitlement reforms that I think we need to have. But I've realized that the reason we've sort of stayed down on the revenue side, even though House members are trying to figure out when they're going to rescue the 98%, whether it's before January 1st or after, the fact is that neither Republicans or Democrats really want to talk about entitlement reform. So it's my sense that there'll be a deal. I doubt it's going to be a deal that Bob Corker can support, and I hope to be surprised.
Bob, hold on a second.
Yeah.
You made a lot of news over the weekend. People have been using you as the poster child for how there is a compromise reached. And the suggestion was, you implied, at least people took away, that you would be in favor of dealing with the revenue increases now and putting off the spending cuts until later. Is that an invalid?
Yeah. I mean, y'all were showing a little clip yesterday that was just to me.
Made me optimistic.
What I'm saying is that as long as we stay on revenues and don't talk about entitlements, we're never going to get to the right place. And what I hope Boehner does not do is give away the debt ceiling with any kind of deal, unless it's the real deal, the deal that solves our country's problems. We've got about a $4.5 trillion package that needs to be put in place. So what I was saying is, why don't we pivot to entitlement reform right now?
Okay, and give it 6 weeks. In the next 6 weeks.
We've still got, it's this period of time. To me, this Congress has spent more time on the fiscal cliff than any Congress in the history of mankind. We know what every decision is and how much it costs. Kent knows that as much. And if we kick the can down the road, it is an absolute travesty for our country. So what I'm saying is, let's do it all right now before the debt ceiling date comes. I'd like to do it before year end, but as everybody continues to focus on the revenue piece, we're never getting to the part that counts, and that's fearful to me.
Senator Corker, how far are we really apart?
Well, I don't know. I mean, again, what we haven't done is conditioned this whole debate, because we've been focused on the revenue piece. And, the numbers are out there, and the wealthy are saying, look, candidly, we know we've got skin in the game here either way, whether you call it rates or tax deductions. We just want you to solve the problem. And I think we haven't spent enough time dealing with the solutions that have to come in place. I mean, have you guys seen any specifics as it relates to the entitlement reforms? I know that we've laid something out, but we really haven't conditioned the American people for that, and that's what's been missing in the debate. And that's what many Senate Republicans are saying right now. Hey, let's shift this debate over to entitlements, and let's do what Kent just said. Let's negotiate up. Let's get both sides of the equation in play. But right now, the only thing that's really being discussed is revenues, and I think we're missing the boat.
We're at a position right now, United States, we can top China. Europe's been left behind. The only thing that's keeping us back is any deal. Just get any deal, and we can get 4% growth.
No, it has to be a real deal that's north of $4 trillion. Here's where Kent and I might disagree. I agree that we can get to a grand bargain, but it has to be one, in my case, where you've actually made the decisions. I'm not going to do another process bill. I'm sorry.
Meaning one that doesn't have real details, like here's what
let's implement the policies right now. I don't want to set up another committee. I don't want to give directions to committees to come back. There's an old adage here in the Senate. There's nothing to be learned from the second kick in the shin from a mule, okay? We've already been down the path of a process, okay? We had 12 really smart folks, 6 on each side, and I'm not willing to go down that route again. I want us to make the decisions now. I want the entitlement reforms put in place now. And I hope that Speaker Boehner will not negotiate away the debt ceiling until those specific reforms are in place. And that's been missing in this debate, and that's what I've been trying to say over the last several days.